We all have a personality. It's what makes us unique. Our personality is a mix of thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. It shapes how we see the world and interact with others. But where does our personality come from? And how does it change over time? The answer is psychosocial development. This is a fancy way of saying how our inner selves and our social world work together to shape who we are. It's a lifelong process that starts in childhood and continues into adulthood. Think of it like building a house. The foundation is laid early on, but the structure continues to evolve. We add rooms, remodel, and adapt to the environment around us. Similarly, our personality takes shape through experiences, relationships, and our own choices. Understanding this process is crucial. It helps us navigate the challenges of different life stages. It also helps us support the development of young people, guiding them towards a fulfilling and productive life. We often divide life into different stages. Each stage comes with its own set of challenges and opportunities for growth. When it comes to personality development, 3 stages are particularly important: adolescence, youth, and adulthood. Adolescence is a time of dramatic change. Teenagers are figuring out who they are and where they fit in. They are developing their own values and beliefs. It's a time of exploration, but also of confusion and insecurity. Youth, the period between adolescence and adulthood, is the time of transition. Young adults are finishing their education, starting careers, and forming their own families. They're taking on more responsibilities and making decisions that will shape their future. Adulthood is a time of relative stability. By this stage, most people have a clear sense of who they are and what they want out of life. They've established careers, relationships, and roles in their community. It's important to remember that these stages are not set in stone. People develop at different paces. There's no magic switch that flips when you turn a certain age. As we journey through these life stages, our personality can develop in different ways. Some paths lead to greater well-being and fulfillment, while others can lead us astray. Think of it like choosing a path in the woods. Some paths are well-trodden and lead to beautiful destinations. Others are overgrown and may lead you in circles. We can broadly categorize these developmental paths into 3 types: constructive, non-constructive, and destructive. Constructive development. This is the path of growth, resilience, and positive adaptation. Individuals on this path develop strong coping skills, healthy relationships, and a sense of purpose. They are able to overcome challenges and bounce back from setbacks. Non-constructive development. This path is marked by stagnation and a lack of direction. Individuals on this path may struggle with insecurity, low self-esteem, or an inability to form meaningful connections. They might feel lost or unsure about their place in the world. Destructive development. This is the most concerning path, characterized by harmful behaviors and negative outcomes. Individuals on this path may engage in substance abuse, criminal activity, or self-destructive behaviors. They often have deep-seated emotional problems and require professional help. Now, you might be thinking, if personality develops throughout life, does that mean I'm a completely different person than I was 10 years ago? The answer is both yes and no. While we experience significant changes throughout life, there's also a core aspect of our personality that remains relatively stable. Think of a river. The water is always flowing and changing, yet the riverbed remains largely the same. This interplay of change and continuity is crucial to understand. On one hand, we need to embrace the possibility of change. We can learn new skills, adopt healthier habits, and improve our relationships. On the other hand, we need to recognize that some aspects of our personality are deeply ingrained. This doesn't mean we're stuck, but it does mean that change takes effort and commitment. So, what factors influence which developmental path we end up on? It's a complex interplay of internal and external forces. Internal factors are those that originate within us. This includes our genes, temperament, and personality traits. Some people are naturally more extroverted, while others are more introverted. Some are prone to anxiety, while others are more laid back. External factors are the influences from our environment. This includes our family dynamics, socioeconomic status, cultural background, and life experiences. A child raised in a loving and supportive home is more likely to thrive than a child raised in poverty or neglect. It's important to remember that neither internal nor external factors are deterministic. A difficult childhood doesn't guarantee a difficult adulthood. Similarly, having good genes doesn't make you immune to life's challenges. Section 6. A helping hand. Why early support matters. Given the complexity of personality development, it's no surprise that many young people struggle. They might face academic pressure, social anxiety, family conflicts, or mental health issues. Without proper support, these challenges can have long-lasting consequences. This is where early intervention comes in. Just like a gardener needs to tend to a young plant, we need to provide young people with the resources and support they need to thrive. This includes access to mental health services, educational opportunities, and positive role models. Early intervention is not about fixing young people. It's about empowering them to make positive choices and develop their full potential. It's about providing a safe and supportive environment where they can explore their identities, build healthy relationships, and develop coping skills. Section 7. Guiding Young Minds. How to make a difference. So what can we do to support the healthy development of young people? It starts with understanding and empathy. We need to listen to their concerns, validate their feelings, and offer guidance without judgment. Here are a few practical things we can do. Encourage open communication. Create a safe space for young people to share their thoughts and feelings without fear of criticism. Be a positive role model. Model healthy behaviors and coping mechanisms. Set clear boundaries and expectations. Young people need structure and guidance. Foster a sense of belonging. Encourage participation in extracurricular activities, sports, or community groups. Seek professional help when needed. Don't hesitate to reach out to a therapist, counselor, or other mental health professional if you're concerned about a young person's well-being. Section 8. The power of choice. Taking control of your journey. While it's true that our early experiences shape us, it's important to remember that we are not prisoners of our past. We have the power to choose our own path, even if it means deviating from the one we've been on. This might involve breaking free from negative thought patterns, setting healthy boundaries in relationships, or seeking professional help to address past traumas. It might mean stepping outside of our comfort zone, challenging our beliefs, and embracing new experiences. Remember, personal growth is a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way, but with each step we take towards self-awareness, resilience, and compassion, we move closer to becoming the best versions of ourselves. Section 9. Your life, your story, takeaways for the road ahead. As we've explored, personality development is a complex and multifaceted process. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to navigating the challenges and opportunities of each life stage. However, there are key takeaways that can guide us. Embrace change. Be open to the possibility of growth and transformation throughout life. Nurture your strengths. Identify your positive qualities and find ways to use them to your advantage. Seek support when needed. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you're struggling. Be patient with yourself. Personal growth takes time and effort. Ultimately, the story of your personality is yours to write. By understanding the forces that shape us, both internal and external, we can make conscious choices that lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful life.